the boxing thing, Harley.
Yeah.
You fully dropped,
dude.
You're no longer fighting. Done with Creator Clash. Have they like followed up with you at all? Did they like try to hold you and be like, "No, Harley, please don't leave. You're the headline fighter," or did you just peace and they let you
it was pretty ezy for them. They're like, "That's fine. When was your day? 2012? Nah, you're good. Go on, get out of here."
So what happened? Did it start with the content cop thing? Is that with the
content cop came out, and that's when I actually had people hitting me up. They're like, "Yo, you still gonna do this shit?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" Like LA Beast is training for it. He has, a newborn, but he's still doing this. I've been here for months. I've been making great progress, and I'm having a good time. The weather's great in Florida, and it's been something I've been committed to. And then as time went on, things got crazier. Things got pretty. I don't know how tuned in you guys are to like, this type of internet bullshit stuff.
Pretend I don't watch a lot of internet drama.
I watched like part of a video recapping it to me, but not a lot.
Okay, so
Ethan and Hasan or maybe Ethan and iDubbbz were in a tiff.
Well, yeah, but we got like Woody doesn't know anything, so we're going to take it back to the beginning. And so in 1948, they make a country, and the surrounding countries did not. So what happened was, no, seriously, it's that. No, literally that. But you see how I made that joke and it was relevant to what we were discussing?
I did.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of like the whole problem with the thing. Was it really became married and ingrained? Well, so there's Creator Clash, and I was down to do it. And even with the content cop, Ian and Ethan, them doing that's fine. But like people got weird. They would hit me up and they're like, "Oh, what's the environment of this event going to be?" And like, it's like, it's fine. I was committed to it. LA Beast was going to be doing it. But then people that the event endorses or puts like front and center were saying some crazy shit, in my opinion. And I was not comfortable endorsing an event that would endorse these people and their words.
Anti-Semitic stuff? Like what were they saying?
They were like saying things like one specific thing that that was out of all the things that had been said. I saw a clip of Hasan, and I knew they were going to be doing a fundraiser with him, but he was like, "Oh yeah, if you've ever said anything positive about Israel, you shouldn't be allowed to even be a dog catcher. You should be treated like a neo-Nazi." And I was like, "Hey, my family and friends in my community, that's so crazy. All of them?" I don't know. But then it was, the conversation was really political, and because I don't know if you guys caught the official Creator Clash fundraiser.
No.
They just did one with Hasan, and it was him reacting to this video that Ethan made about him. So they're just talking a lot about the Houthis and Hezbollah and Hamas, and was there rapes on, and it's just all this. And I'm like, what's up with the boxing though? What's going on with the boxing? I see what you're saying, and I see that he's I saw you was gassing up North Korea a little bit, giving the North Korean stock a little boost.
Damn, didn't even know they were in the mix.
Yeah, they're cool now. They're cooler than you now.
Oh,
I literally have no idea how they're related in the slightest. Are they?
No, it's just this is the attachment that the event has to these conversations now. Just the things that I'm riffing on and joking about, it has an actual attachment to these type of things because of the people that they officially put front and center. And so no hate to them, it's their event. I was just like, oh yeah, if some of these things are gonna happen, it's not really comfortable for me to participate moving forward. And then they were like, okay. And then I was like, cool. And then a couple of days later, they were like, yeah, they're stepping down. You want to come back? And I was like, I'm at fucking Buc-ee's right now eating a brisket sandwich, pal. No,
I
don't want to fucking come back. And I was like, I want to ask you something. I'm at Buc-ee's right now. You know what's going on over here, pal? We got 120 gas pumps going off. There's people in here fucking getting coffees and Monster Energy drinks, hot nuts. I'm eating a brisket sandwich myself. What's going on? I'm supposed to fucking feel bad about that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to feel bad because I was born in the right place at the right time. I'll fucking sit here, eat a brisket sandwich in the hot Florida sun. And I'm supposed to feel bad about that.
Much.
They're trying to make you fucking feel guilty, Woody. I make you feel guilty because
who's they and guilty for what?
They want to fucking tear down everything you love and build it back up into some new shit. And I don't want to do that because we're going to tear it down and build it up to find out that it's still fucking shit. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yes.
We're talking about today,
Chipotle.
tomorrow, and every fucking year going forward. Get your head out of your ass. Fuck you don't have a fucking clue. Hey, pal, if it's not fucking aquariums and Minecrafts and motorcycles, you don't have a fucking clue. Holy shit,
that's
bro.
true.
What did you do today? Did you
help
fucking
me get
pick
a
up a
clue?
newspaper or what?
Did you read about
newspaper
Creator
was
Clash?
You don't know shit.
the
This is
newspaper?
exactly why I can't even fucking talk about this stuff.
Oh, that's a good point. I did cancel my newspaper subscription back in the early
30
90s.
years ago.
Yeah.
One of those things where like I'm completely on the outside looking in because like I find that drama disgusting. Not that specific drama, but all drama, all that internet drama where like
It is pretty gay.
One content creator, if you want to call them that, snipes at another for their like opinions, beliefs, or what they fucking said. When you're all just running the same hustle, trying to entertain people, let it fucking go. It's just when we have this big argument about Israel and the war and geopolitical topics that are way out of the scope of a Twitch stream, it's like I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? How do you feel about Oblivion? Is what I want to know, bro. I don't care what you think about the Houthis. Tell me what you think about the magic system in Oblivion. You're on Twitch. That's how I feel every time I see that stuff.
Yeah,
Like, why
Twitch
would
is for video games and financial advice, right?
Yes.
And gambling
And gambling.
and pornography.
So why? Yeah, that does just seem like a retarded move on their part to allow such a divisive political issue to become like a big part of their charity event. It's like, what isn't this? This is having a guy who eats the sourest candies fight a guy who melts candy bars into bigger candy bars and like puts 50, McDoubles in a tray and makes a ghastly lasagna with it. Like, what does this have to do with Israel and Palestine? So I can see why you were kind of put off.
There's a lot of conversations that revolved around all the politics there. And I was like, I'm actually not good enough of a boxer to like be distracted by this shit and also go in the ring and box a guy that I find, very impressive. And I keep thinking like, to me, like the victim in this, other than the charities, of course, LA Beast, because he's a great guy. He's a cool ass dude. And I hope he finds someone.
Why don't you and LA Beast do your own thing? Like you've both been training for this thing for so long. Like you both, I'm sure he's raring to go. I bet you're disappointed as fuck. I bet you think of you've envisioned this fight so many times, like leading up to it, and for it never to come to fruition and happen is weird. It's
very crazy. It's months. So I felt one way, and I was like, I'm gonna hit up other boxing promotions. Like I know Aiden Ross has one and all that. And then I went to Chili's and got a triple dip. You'd be surprised how fast you stop giving a fuck about it. I already got the fucking pussy poncho on, and I'm fucking ready to do some fucking crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, push the poncho on. Any tizers on the table.
Is any part of you relieved? Because like if I was prepping for a fight and then suddenly my opponent pulled out, I'd be like, oh darn, shucks to heck, no punches to the face for me, I guess. Like I'd be okay with that.
There is a point where I remembered with my previous fights where I was like, God, he can't fucking pull out now. Both of the times I felt confident going into them though. So there was a point where I was like, this shit better happen now. Like within 2 weeks of I was excited and I was like, this shit better fucking happen. Don't fuck this up now. And I was well into that realm with this one because the sun, I'm telling you, man, being in Florida and the sun and everything goes such a long way to your attitude, to being like, I'm going to do this or whatever,
This Canadian just discovered daylight.
Yeah, seriously, it always does go a long way for me. And so maybe that's why my attitude was so about it. But it was like a month of people being like, are you going to do this shit? And it just like, it got kind of, to me, it just got ugly. It's not like, it's also not run the same way that it was before. It felt a little haphazard, which makes sense that they ended up backing down. And I don't even know, he made a video explaining why, but yeah, I can't be bothered. I don't really,
to the point of it being ran differently this time. Didn't they lose $200,000 last time and no money actually went to charity?
Yes.
So, I mean,
it's a terrible charity event.
Maybe a shakeup.
Yeah, but I got a jet ski.
Oh
Sick.
fuck yeah, dude! Like a 2-seater. How fast it go? You really buy a jet ski?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I wish that'd be
No,
sick.
snowmobile, huh?
You should get a Sea-Doo. That'd be awesome. That'd make it all worth it. So, like, were you getting like a slew of hate over like politically charged Israel-Palestine stuff, like directed
I
at
think
you
people
from
that-
fans?
a little bit here and there, but like sometimes I bring it on myself. But I think people that disagreed with me either didn't say anything, or I saw a couple people that tried to say something to get me to, I don't know, engage, but nothing really. What I've really seen is like a crazy, overwhelming amount of support, like people coming from like the H3 subreddit, and they really, it feels like they have a normal take on things. If I use Ethan as an example, Ethan has a super normie take on the Middle East, and it's pretty, makes a lot of sense. It's a plausible one. And then on the extremes, you have people on both sides that are like, no, fuck them, fuck all of them. And he's not at all like that. And it seems like all the voices online, when you go online, are extreme shit. Like you get that there's 80% of people that are normies and then 10% on either side that are extreme.
Well, you get mad. Like there's so much, like, whoever makes the content puts it out there, and however it aggregates to the top, it's the content that'll make you mad.
You
That'll
want
make
the
you hate
engagement.
those people.
Right. And
Tell me real quick, what were the gloves going to weigh?
maybe 10 ounce, bro. Maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
Wait, are you?
We'll never know now. It doesn't matter. Maybe we signed up for 10 ounce gloves. Fuck
Is that
you.
normal?
Fuck you, Woody. No, I'm kidding. No, 16 ounces. I wouldn't have
Okay.
done the boxing match if it wasn't 16 ounces again. The previous matches were 16 ounce gloves, and that's the sparring size. I've sparred quite a
That's
few
what
times
I trained
with
with.
headgear. Yeah, and like 16 ounce, like you really understand the difference between 16 ounce and pro rules when you put on gloves and you start sparring with someone, because 10 ounce gloves are very small. That means that you're gonna get hit way more. You can't, like, you have 16 ounce gloves, you put your gloves up, they take up so much space. It's
Mhm.
hard, and because their glove is also big, it's hard to sneak it past your defenses and hit you because the gloves are so big.
Right.
And I've been fucking pummeled in the head by a fucking guy juiced to the gills on steroids, and he had 16 ounce gloves on, Creator Clash 2, and it was like fine. I didn't have a concussion or anything.
Have you tried MMA gloves? The sparring gloves they wear.
No, I haven't, but I'm sure you would feel very lethal in those.
Felt like my offense was good, my defense was terrible, as you'd expect.
What do you do? Do you like an MMA like
I
striking?
don't do shit
like,
now. It's what
but
I
do they
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
catch? Do you like catch someone? How do you defend?
John
Like
Jones, you might, but you get out of the fucking way. That's what you do. You try to not be there, right? Like the idea of catching punches with those five, you'll break people. I can't remember who it was, but John Jones is doing that bullshit. He's coming at with his fingers, and they hit his fingers like this, like trying to break them. And they were like, this, and they referenced some other fight where it happened, and the guy compound fractured another guy's finger doing that. The guy was coming at him with the pokey fingers for his eyes, like measuring distance, and he just slam punched his hand and like jammed his fingers, and the bone came through.
Really?
Yeah.
I was.
I wish that worked.
I wish
was
I
doing-
wish they would do it to John. He deserves it.